All right, let's talk about levitation. And is it possible? I, one, believe it is possible. Now, I'm trying to put this on my laptop somewhere. Hold on. All right. Definitely 100% possible, right? But you got these idiots, all right? And these jokers, all right? Who they take this concept and just do these stunts, all right? And then oh, you got even like for example, yogis, they be doing the sitting down jump. You get what I'm saying? They sit down and with their movement, a certain kind of mechanical movement of their body, because it is all like body mechanics, they jump by sitting down. That does take skill, yeah. It does take a certain feeling. But the person ain't levitating. Could that person be on the way? Maybe. Maybe they could be tapping into something. There's knowledge of how it's possible all over the world. All right, especially on the internet, man. And especially if you combine what we already have seen from the ancients and what people know of today, you know, with things like acoustic levitation, we know it's very possible. All right, it's just a matter of like doing the work to make this a probability, more of a reality for people. Now, what I'm going to tell y'all is to avoid those teachers and yogis on the internet or anywhere who be talking about the possibility, okay? But instead of like getting into how it could be possible, they try to deter your attention away from the possibility. I've seen, for example, this famous yogi a lot of people listen to on the internet. You probably know who it is. And some of the comments. And basically, it was all a detour, a divergence away from getting to the actual concept itself. You would see people say things like, oh, why would you want to fly? Oh, that's a desire. You don't want desire, you know? And then people like, instead, have these desires. The hell? You know, so people, it's like there's so many contradictory things, okay, that some of these yogis and some of these Buddhists, even, Buddhist practitioners, talk about. And they don't actually do the actual levitation. They don't, okay? And some of them don't even share what they learned that could lead to there. Some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them talk about some of their experiences, all right? And how they were pretty much getting close to that. And then they share that with the knowledge and the wisdom that they have from it. But ultimately, some of these people just don't know how to do it. That's what you need to be aware of. Some people just don't know how to do it. Doesn't mean that they're maybe not working on it. Doesn't mean that it's not a possibility. But those who go around who talk about it, all right, all these spiritual experts who talk about it, but instead of actually, you know, for example, talking amongst the people of other ways it could be possible, they just want to talk about lessons and getting away from the actual focus of doing it. Be careful with that. Give me a second. Be careful. Be careful with that, man. That just means some of them, for most of them, that just means they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to fly. They don't know how to levitate. Okay? And some of them, they're probably working on it, but then because of their own fears and insecurities, they give power to those fears and insecurities rather than the power of all people. And it's very quite obvious that a lot of people, a good big majority of human beings, want to fly. There are people who are like, they'll say, oh, they don't want us to fly. They would, the they refer to would most likely, yeah, want to fly. All right? So now some people would be like, oh, but you see, because of that, that is why we need to be careful. That's what some people would probably think of what I just said. Oh, because of that, we need to be careful. That's why we must hide more fear, more insecurity, more giving their power away to these forces, malicious forces that they, you know, believe in more than they believe in themselves and each other. The hell? Come on, man, that's some weak stuff, right? So my thing is, when we start singing And I'm gonna say it like this: when you see real niggas flying, all right, to all the brothers and sisters out there, when you see real motherfuckers flying, all right, and a lot of them are going to be most likely of, I would say, well, I could be wrong, but I won't be surprised that most of the people who do actually show it, all right, are going to be of our ancestry. People from, who are very connected to their native and ancestral ancient roots. Okay. Yeah. When you see these real people fly, now we got something. Now we know. Now that would be a real good example of everything I just talked about. Being able to embrace that concept, being able to embrace that, and letting go of these fears of and these doubts. Essentially, it's all doubts. Oh, why would you want to fly? Oh, why? If you, one yogi said, I didn't even put myself to listen to the whole thing. I saw the comments, and from the comments, it was definitely clear that people they're kind of avoiding the concept of levitating. And one of the comments was, if we're crawling and you start to walk, all of a sudden you look at a Superman. So in other words, recognizing, that phrase is like recognizing that, oh yeah, it is possible. Oh wow, look at this amazing thing. And because we recognize that, when we crawl as kids and we see our parents and other people walking, oh wow, now we desire to do the same thing. And what do? We walk. We start walking. Same thing for flying. When we see someone flying, what do? Same pure innocence, pure drive. All right? Oh wow, now we want to fly. Let's learn. So avoid all these gurus and people trying to divert your attention from it and basically make you essentially think about, or get you to think in terms of, you don't need that. Say things that basically make you think, oh yeah, why would we need that? Oh, we don't need that. That's a bunch of fakeness, man. That's just a bunch of fake ass gurus, right? When it comes to that concept, at least. Doesn't mean that the wisdom that they have for other things is invaluable, but you need to have that discernment. It's not judging, it's having a discernment to know when someone's real about it or when they're not real about it. Okay? And most people aren't real, most of these teachers aren't real about the whole flying thing. Too many people, when I've seen them, they take it as a joke, and people make stunts and tricks and illusions all as a joke. Alright? We all know that special somebody who does this quite often as a joke. Anyways, y'all. So that's what I got for that. Y'all got questions? Y'all share. Share with each other. Hey, what are some things that you think are going to help with this possibility with achieving this feat, levitating? There's sound, there's frequencies, there's the spiritual aspect, meditating, okay? There's the getting in tune with nature and the cosmic forces. So share. And let's all learn and grow and have a freaking awesome time, okay? And stay away from these fake gurus, or stay away from people who are trying to divert your attention from it being a possibility, y'all. Okay? Because everybody want to get on that. All right? Whatever level they at or whatever process they are in their life, be it a negative or positive force or whatever. All kinds of beings love that. All right? And it is because we are drawn to that we talk about these things, and people actually do work and study to see how it actually can be a possibility. And so we can help that probability become more of a reality by sharing our own experiences, what we have learned, and our own knowledge and wisdom, and the story. Okay? Because we got work to do. We got a lot of work to do, man. There's so many benefits too when we're doing that. Okay? We won't have to worry about stepping on certain bugs or animals or insects for those who are very into respecting all life. So, anyways, y'all share. Namaste.